So today I want to talk about checking your surroundings. I touched on this topic back in believe it was March of 2018, and I was saying that for the whole month, but I realized that that was something that needed to be said on an everyday basis. Um, when checking your surroundings, you want to make sure that you know who is on your team. Um, when checking your surroundings, you want to make sure that you have motivators. Um, and also, this may sound strange, but you want to have some haters too. Um, you want to have some people that's going to talk about you. hmm Because when you think about it, when you got haters and the people that's talking about you in your circle, um, they're giving you more publicity. You understand? Like for example, you could be doing something. Then one of your haters, they going around talking about some. Oh wow, look at him! Look at what he over there doing. He over there got him a YouTube channel with 33,000 subscribers. Do you not know you just gave me a boost? You just gave me publicity. You're just letting me know that I'm doing something great. You know, um, with checking your surroundings, you also when you're talking with people, you want to make sure the person that you're talking to is on the same had the same mental state. You want to make sure they have the same mindset. I say this all the time to people. Uh, you got to make sure the person that you're talking to, you're friends with, you're in a relationship with, you're married to, have the same mindset as you. Because again, you could be going one way, but the other one's going that way. Um, I've learned in my life that, and I've been on this earth 20 years. Um, I've learned in my life that it is important to have somebody that has the same mindset as you in your circle. Um, because, because honestly, I could do better by myself, but it's also good to have some people that are trying to go where you're going. It is good to have some people that are trying to, succeed like you are and trying to meet their goals just like you're trying to meet your goals. Um, because you got to realize everybody you can't have a conversation with. You can't. Everybody you can't have a conversation with because they're not on that. It's not. Okay, when I say this, I'm not trying to make it as you're better than them, but a lot of people are not on your level. You know, a lot of people are not where you're trying to go. They're on a different level than you. You're on a higher level. They're still right here. You on the level of succeeding. They on the level of still trying to stay where they're at. And that's not. And don't think that you better than them because you're on a level of succeeding. They're on a level of where they're at. Because a lot of times people don't move like you. You gotta put that into consideration too. People don't move like you, and so you gotta get around people that moves like you. Okay. Again, don't get in that mindset that oh you better than them because nobody is better than anybody. Nobody is better than anybody. But you have to remember this. Make sure that again you're moving on a level that you're not getting so what's the word big headed. hmm Uh, you, you don't want to get on a level and think you all of that in a bag of chips when you just still the same as me. You know, I used to look at a lot of people and I used to be envious. I used to be jealous because they have made it so far and they ha- and they have succeeded further than me. And it's like I've been working so hard, things like that. But you got to realize again, everybody moves different. Everybody's blessing comes differently from everybody else's. Okay, so again, check your surroundings. Um, check your surroundings. You don't want bad. Now again, I did say you want some. You do want some. Some haters. And put it this way, I wouldn't say in your circle. Let me correct myself. I wouldn't say have haters in your circle, but it's good to have them on the outskirts. It's good to have them on the outskirts. But when in your circle, when in your surroundings, you want to uh, you want to make sure that mm, they are again moving how you want to move. They are not trying to take you down. Uh, because I was in a position to where I thought that it was bad for me to overthink. Now, in certain situations, you shouldn't even overthink. It's no point to overthink it. But I realized that it's okay for me to overthink because when I overthink about certain things, man, I am the type of person that when I begin to overthink it, I dissect the situation. I literally go in and literally I'm opening up the frog like they did in high school or seventh, eighth grade, whatever in science. When you're dissecting the frog and you're opening it up and you're pulling out, the pieces and everything like that. That's how I am with situations. That's how I am when I'm making decisions. I open the thing and I'm pulling out everything so I can get a better overview of it all. You want people like that in your circle. You want people like that in your surroundings that can be like you, that can dissect the thing, dissect the situation, and they can, bam. Oh, okay, got you. Because I gotta go back to you don't want nobody that does not have the same mindset as you because it's like it's like uh trying to find the right words for this because if I'm moving in a direction that's going to help me to succeed, if I'm moving in a direction that's going to help better myself, I don't need somebody that's going to keep me at this place. If I'm trying to stop smoking, I don't need you around me that's going to continue to smoke. If I'm trying to stop going to the club, I don't need you around me begging me to go to the club. If I'm trying to stop drinking, I don't need your drinking self around me. You know, if I'm trying to stop cussing, but yet you continue to cuss, I don't need you around me. If I'm, trying, oh, I had some in my head too, Jesus. If I'm trying to just get somewhere, I don't need you pulling me back. If I'm trying to reach a goal, I don't need stagnated people around me. If I don't, if if I'm trying to uh, um, meet a certain thing, or if I'm trying to go a certain place, put it this way: if I'm trying to make money and all you trying to do is spend money, then we can't work it out. We can't work out like that. You know, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to save and make money, but all you want to do is spend money. All you do, you keep calling me, tell me, oh yeah, let's go over here, let's go out to eat at the church, let's go out to eat after the club, let's go out to eat after work, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to save money. You know I'm planning for something, but you keep trying to make me no. Um, and again, don't. I'm not trying to make it as I'm better than you or whatever, but if I'm trying to put it this way, I don't want broke people around me. Okay, because if I'm trying to get rich, I can't continue to stay around broke people. Again, and that's not trying to make it as I'm better, but I'm trying to get rich, and all you want to do is stay broke. Mm-mm. Get away from me, because you want to stay right there. I'm not trying to stay right there. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to be successful, and all you want to do is just stay where you are. All you want to do is just stay broke. All you want to do is just spend your money. I can't be around that. So I gotta either get around people that's going to that either I gotta get around people that's trying to get successful and get over there, or either I gotta get successful on my own. You know. So check your surroundings. Check your surroundings. Know who is in your circle. Know who's there for the right things. Because again, not everybody's gonna be there for the right things. You gotta and you gotta understand that in checking your surroundings, you you gonna have to get to know some people and checking your surroundings. Now, for some people, because I have that discernment spirit, uh, and checking your surroundings, a lot of people can sense out, when a person is no good just from when they meet them. And that's not trying to judge you or anything like that, but I get a feel of a person when I first meet them, and I already know from that point. Okay, I know where this is gonna go. And that doesn't happen with everybody. A lot of people they gotta get to know the person for a couple months or whatever. So, but I'm a person. I could feel you out from when I first meet you. Um, I could feel you out from the first couple of conversations that we have, um, and that's how I know whether this is going to be beneficial. But then there's sometimes I may get a feel out of you and it ain't good. But sometimes I will get to know you to make sure that what I felt out, that the feel that I got from you was right. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, and I ain't trying to say I'm always right, because I'm not always right, but 9 times out of 10, I have been right. I got a feel out of the person, and then months later, I heard things about them, and it was actually true, and I heard that they was talking about me and saying things about me. I was, okay, I knew it was right, not the yeah. I heard that certain people were stealing from us. I heard that person was stealing from so and so, blah blah. Okay, yeah, I was right. I knew not to. Yeah, I knew not to even do that. Hmm. Yeah, I knew. Uh, Now you say, well, I got friends, and so should I still be checking my surroundings? Yeah, they might be your friends already, but still check your surroundings because not everybody is gonna be your friend for a long time. Not everybody will. Um, hmm. I say it like this: you got people that are in your life for a season. You got people that's in your life for a lifetime. Don't get the seasonal folk mixed up with the lifetime folk. You don't want to get them too mixed up because you make a seasonal person into a lifetime, and then you wonder why you got so many problems. You wonder why you got so many issues with this person because that person was only there for a season. When Now even with lifetime folks, you're gonna have problems, but they're not gonna be as bad as the seasonal folk. They're not gonna be as bad. Them problems not gonna be as worse and as bad as the seasonal ones. But you will have problems with the lifetime folks too. So you got to know, again, you got to know who them seasonal folk are and who them lifetime folk are. Again, you don't want to get them mixed up. Please don't get them mixed up because that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not. Trust me, it's not gonna work. So and I wanted to say that. Um, don't check your surroundings. Make sure you got make sure you know who the seasonal and who the lifetime folk are. Make sure you got people in your area, in your surroundings that got the same mindset as you. Um, and make sure you got good company. Key thing. Make sure you got good company around you. Make sure you got good people around you. Make sure the people that are around you that they're going to motivate you and push you to be somebody. Because if you ain't trying to push me to be somebody, then what are we friends for? What are you talking to me for? If you ain't trying to push me to be somebody, if you're not trying to push me to be successful, then what are we talking for? So check your surroundings. Get this people that have the same mindset as you. Be in good company. And last but not least, make sure you don't get the seasonal folk messed up with the lifetime folk.